everybody to our platform. I'm Keystone and this is Redbone. We launched this platform as a way of speaking to the people from a point of view that we feel may have been overlooked or just not heard.
It seems to be a lot of interest in the city of Pacoima, a few miles north of Los Angeles.
Our story is too complex for just one point of view, so we decided to give you a full insight into our hometown, Pacoima, California. We're going to get into our history, street culture, politics, sports legends, and music legends.
From the sometimes bitter, sometimes sweet relationships between the blacks and the Pacoima Latinos,
to the contentious interactions with the Foothill Division Police Department. Pacoima has a unique voice that distinguishes itself from the greater Los Angeles area. We've heard from everyone else, now it's time for the Pacoima perspective.
Born and raised in Pacoima, man. I grew up on Montfort Street.
Did you?
Yup, in between Borden and Dronefield.
Oh wow! So you was okay.
Yep, Montfort Street, baby.
I don't know why I always thought you lived on the hill.
Nope. Straight on Montfort, and then after Street, that, I grew up on. I moved to on Paxton, just right on the other side. Straight, still in between Borden and Dronefield, but on Paxton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how old was you when you moved to Paxton?
Probably like 10 or 11.
So you was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, but my grandmother still stayed at on Montfort. So I was.
May I ask, who is your grandmother?
Mrs. Williams. So my pops is my senior. So his name is Broderick Williams Senior.
I wonder do I know him? I might know him.
His hood name is Lump.
Okay.
He grew. Yeah, his name is Lump. His sister's name was Charlene.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there's two lumps that come up in Pacoima. So if everybody's wondering, it looked on your face, but I don't think he's talking about the lump from the OVG, the original lump. Okay. So salute to the original one, and to your pops too, bro. So yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, this took a whole nother turn.
Yeah.
But salute though.
But salute to your pops, man. So man, Montfort was popping back.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, like that was like a.
So it was a lot of families over there. The Diggs, the Perkins.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Salute.
The Thompsons in the cul-de-sac on Squirrel. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of.
It was cracking over there. For real.
Margaret was going down.
Yeah.
So now I met you playing football. You was already playing football since you was little. So is that what kept you out the way from all that was going on right outside your door?
Yeah, man. It was football, and I stayed in football, basketball, and track. Like it kept me. My mom kept me busy, man, because she knew at any given point that it can go right or it can go left. Like she knew. So, and my sister, Tiffany Marsh, she she was a big help as well. She played basketball, ran track, cheerleaded. And we was always just at the park, man, and always around sports and things like that just kept me busy. Like I played outside. I played with all the homies and all that stuff, but when it was just time to stay in football, track or basketball, that's where I was. Yep.
Wow. Now I gotta say this. I said it to you at the park when we was at the park. We was at the dam a couple weeks ago. I said it to you, dude. You was so small. I couldn't believe. I could not believe. Hey, this dude heart had to be as big as he was, cause like you was playing with again. Like I say, my brother was a big 9-year-old, big 10-year-old. So
Yeah.
you, Danny, Bernie, and then you had brought up Kevin
Kevin Geis. Rest
Kevin,
in peace.
rest in peace, Kevin Geis,
Yep.
Little Eric. But
Mm-hmm.
you
Eddie
was a little
Miller.
Eddie, man, you was a little small dude. It was another dude you brought up too. That was real quick. That was out there with y'all, man. But yeah, y'all was some little bitty dudes, but y'all
Little
had
Battle.
hard
Hey,
battle.
Kelvin Battle. Yep.
all
Kelvin,
you guys was on the
Kelvin,
same
Kelvin.
squad.
Yeah. Hey, you
I
remember Raymond
remember
Richardson?
now. Now I
Remember
know what
Raymond
squad you talking
Richardson?
about.
Who?
Raymond Richardson.
Raymond
He
Richardson.
he lived on Montfort too. He had an older brother. I forget his older brother's name.
Man,
Wow.
that's
Yep.
crazy. Cause I remember when I first seen y'all, I thought you and Danny Burney was twins or something. I was like, cause y'all was just two little niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all niggas was
I've had the opportunity to play with some good dudes, man. Daniel should have been in the league.
man. Wow.
Daniel was Reggie Bush before Reggie Bush.
Hey, you could not hit that dude head on.
Oh
Nope.
shit.
He would shake you out your damn socks, bro. That
Yeah,
dude,
it
yeah,
was
man.
serious.
Shout out to DB, man. That dude was something else, man, on that
Yep.
field, bro. He something else. Little
Yeah,
bitty.
he was, man. We was at practice. He used to practice. He didn't practice in the Sumar jersey. He used to practice in like a Nebraska jersey,
Damn.
a Nebraska practice jersey. That's what he used to practice in.
Wow.
Yep.
Say
Yep.
what? Hey, what?
But shit, remember Derek Hagan too, though. Derek Hagan made it to the
Derek
league from the
Hagan, he
Bears
went to
too.
the league too. Yep, look,
Yep.
Derek Hagan. You know what? I
I
trip off
remember that.
my brother's first completion was to Derek Hagan on a little stop route. Boo. I was so proud of that damn completion. I was like, hell yeah. And then Derek Hagan went all the way to the league, bro. He sure
Yep.
did. He sure did, man. Damn. Yeah, it's a few dudes that went to yeah. It was some talent. It was some talent in Pacoima, man, right there, all the
Yeah.
way up into the 90s, bro. It was
It
some
was,
talent.
it still is, man. What you mean it was? We still got talent coming up out of there. Shit.
Hey,
We do, man, but it ain't the same, man. Everybody that moved up out of here.
But still, they still come from the land. We still got them. We just scattered out now, bro. We just scattered, you know.
now
And
the DNA is still a factor, but
there it is there.
it's
There it
just
is there.
the location.
Yeah.
The location has changed.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, that's why we here, man.
That's
This
why
is
we
why we
here.
here.
I was
This
about
Yep.
why
to
we
make
here
the same
to
point.
keep it going. So we ain't finna let it die out. You know what
I
I'm
was about
saying?
to make the
This our
same point.
town.
Bro. We cultivating it back to where we can start, we can start growing the shit again, man. So, hey, so what elementary school did you end up at?
So I went to Broadus.
Oh, you went to Broadus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went to Broadus
you lived on
from.
Montford. Yeah, that's
I went to the pre-K school across the street. So
okay.
I went there. Then I went to Broadus from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then when we moved to Silmar, I went to Hubbard Street Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real hood baby. So okay. So now playing for the Bears, of course, you was playing on Coach Kelly's team.
Can I stop that for a minute, please? Hold on. I hate to cut you off, but I got to go back to something. When you said pre-K across the street, you talking about at Humphrey Park?
No, so Humphrey Park is across the street on the front side of Broadus. On the
That's
back
the
side of
Yeah.
Broadus is across.
Oh,
Yeah,
across the street from the. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
across
Across
the
the
street
street
from
from
the
the.
Fillmores. Yeah.
Well, I know exactly when you come out. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay,
Yep.
but I remember I remember some of them had their little classes at the school, and we had to go pick them up. So I remember that too. So but back to what you were saying. My bad, y'all. But I just had to acknowledge.
You probably thinking of the Latchkey with Valerie Moody because I remember Dre used to go there to at Fillmore.
Okay,
That was
right,
Moody
yeah.
had the latchkey over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's
Yeah,
what
see,
I thought
we
you
just
said.
after school, so we was fortunate enough. We lived down the street, so we was just fortunate enough to walk back to the crib.
That's wild.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's crazy because during the like when we was in elementary, we all used to just gather up and just walk up the street. And Gangster used to be standing on his corner making sure we straight, going straight to the school. So yeah, we was protected on Montford.
D Gangster?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Shout out to the homie D Gangster. Hell yeah.
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 Like I say, Montfort was
Oh
for
yeah. Yeah,
real.
we was
Who
Hey,
all?
that's
Who all?
one thing we did do, Stone. That we did do, like I say, if we knew we had little homies or whatever that was going to school and that was sharp, we made sure they asked to come doing what we did. And there's a lot of them that testify that I used to see them little niggas all the time, pick their ass up and take them to school and make sure they went to school, make sure they wasn't fucking up. So there's a
yeah.
lot of them that can vouch for that. So again, shout out to Gangster. When you see the little homies right there, you got to stay on their head. So some of us was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, again, shout out to Gangster.
Hey, who all was walking to school with you, or who was in that group?
Me, JoJo, Raymond, um, y'all don't know him, but remember the Tomkeys family?
I know that name.
They lived across the street from my grandmother.
Okay.
So they had like 4 kids. Daniqua, she lived up the street. Javina, all of them. We all walked to school right up the street. Yep.
Okay. We're right there, the broadest. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, brothers was fun.
So I know you like you say you played all 3 sports. Which one was your favorite?
Football.
It was always football.
Yeah, football was my favorite sport, man. I hated track. Because I remember Coach Tony Gerald.
I don't know him.
Tiffany Gerald's dad. Tiffany and Emery's dad.
Emery. Okay, I know you're talking about. Yes.
Man, yo. That track practice was no joke. And he had a little crooked ass finger. And he always used to point it at me. And that shit was the most scariest thing I've ever seen as a kid. This finger not pointing straight. It was wild, man. It was wild. It was wild. And then basketball was just fun because all my friends played it. So
okay.
It was more like my cousins and everybody just played basketball. So I'll start hooping too. So yeah.
That's tight. Yeah. Yeah, you was a harasser once you got grown too. You used to be at the record shit.
Correct, yeah.
Talking. Yeah, we used to be going. Hey, that's crazy seeing y'all come of age though. I love that shit.
What position you play basketball? When you play basketball, what position you play?
Point guard.
Okay.
Yeah, point guard.
Hey, so damn. So I know you ended up at Sylmar.
Yeah.
So what was those years like?
So
going back to the Bears, because we skipped that.
Thank you. I was going to say, man, how you jump to high school,
football,
play up
right?
there and forget about that,
bro.
So let's go back.
The Bears, so my sister is 6 years older than me. She used to cheer. I used to go to practice with Treetop, David, Jossie, all them dudes. And I used to just be inside their practice, just causing the muck, right? With Papa Joe, just causing just havoc, right? Just jumping on piles. I'm 5 years old, 6 years old. And after that, I was finally able to play when I turned 7 because the date cut off, right? So I turned 7. I was able to play, man, and it took off from there. Like that.
What position?
I'll play middle linebacker.
Okay.
So that's where the heart came from for me playing with them not playing with them, but just being around them.
Being around the game.
Yeah, seeing them hit like that and play like that and things like that. That's how I got the heart that I have today.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so I went from there then to Silmar. I didn't play my freshman and sophomore year.
Hold on, Boo. Hold on. I got a question though before we get to that high school. So your grandmother is a famous person that was with the Bears too. Am I correct?
No. So my grandmother is just my grandmother. She's not with the Bears.
Oh, okay. My mistake then.
But
Okay.
your mom was
My
all
mom is,
Natty?
My mom was all
yeah.
That's what I meant. My bad. That's what I meant to say. Your mom.
Yeah, my mom been around it for years.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, man. I knew it was somebody that I seen. It was your mom.
Your mom and your sister was a staple. So she was 6 years older than me. So okay, so you was around all the older dudes. So you was ready. Yeah, they had you. You was ready by the time you start playing with dudes your age.
And then going to her being 6 years older than me going to all the Silmar games, seeing Darrell Price, GT, Kevin Brown, Devon Young, all them dudes, Big Chunk, all them dudes just playing, man, and it made me.
You was ready to get yours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn. Okay. So now we didn't mention all that talent that was out there. How did you like? So you ended up playing safety out there, or is that
at where Silmar?
Not at with the Bears.
The Bears?
Yeah.
Oh no, I stayed at middle linebacker from clinic to midget.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. Yep.
Damn. Boo.
From clinic to midget.
Hey, Boo, my wife's just asked, you got a sister named Dominique?
I do.
Yeah. My wife knows
to be her coach.
My wife was her coach. So the Bears run deep in Pacoima, y'all. That's all. We just connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she went to cheer for Granada.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, okay, we got to get her on here too. Shit, what the hell, family time.
She know her Bear facts on me.
Hi, Keon.
Hi, Keisha.
Yeah. Well, you know who my wife is. Trust me. That's Eric's cousin.
That's Eric's cousin? Where's
Keisha.
Oh, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
I'm finding you.
I'm good.
So it's a small world, y'all. Everybody, damn near everybody was a Bear. Before we go, hey, let me jump back on that. Who was your worst rivals in the Pop Warner?
The Braves.
Ooh.
Didn't like them. Didn't like losing to them. Didn't like playing them. Didn't like the people on their team. Nothing. It was a real fade. Like it's still low key little beef when I see dudes that play for the Braves that we played against. Oh yeah, no, don't like them at all.
Damn.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. But then after it was the Braves, and then of course the Trojans was there, and then my boys they left, went to Cass State. Remember Cass State Cougars?
I remember that. Yep.
Battle left.
Battle with them.
White Lightning. They all went up there and started running amok, and we just became rivals as well. And then when Coach Richards left and made the Pacoima Wildcats, it was a 50-50 split. So some of them went there, some of them stayed. So we was only able to play them once though. We only played them once my Pee-wee year. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was the team. That was the Pee-wee years. That's the team me and Brandon played against each other.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yep. That team was loaded. Their team was loaded as well.
Yeah.
Because Brandon originally played for the Braves.
Yeah, I think he told us that he played for the Braves, and
Yeah.
then like you say, he went to the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Dre, for some reason, Dre played up, so he played with Brian Wilson in BC over with
Yeah.
the
And
Wildcats.
Lewis. He played with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Newsom, all of that.
Okay. So you now you was a Bear. Did you even think about ever leaving, going to the Wildcats or any of them other spots?
Nope, never,
Whoa. Die
never even
hard.
thought, never
Die
even.
hard. And you,
I've never even coached for nobody else besides the Bears.
Wow.
it's in your
Yep.
blood. I ain't mad at
Yeah.
that. It's in your
Yeah, man.
blood.
It's
Like that.
it's definitely hard. It was definitely hard. You know what I'm saying? You got people asking you to come coach and things like that, giving you different avenues. But I chose to stay home and never left.
Okay. So now tell me, let's talk about did you have a special relationship with Papa Joe? Was that was
Oh man, yeah, I did. That dude was like my grandfather.
wow.
Yeah, that anything I needed, I can go to him. It was a phone call away. Anything I needed, didn't matter what it was, from 6 till he passed away. Yep.
Deep. That's deep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we know why that Bear Pride is here then. We know
Oh,
now.
for sure.
That had to be that's
No.
deep. That's deep. Rest in peace, Papa
Yeah.
Joe. Okay. So now let's go to high school. So what happened? So you always knew you was gonna go to Silmar? Because I know you say you was going to all them games with
Yeah, man. I always knew I was going. My sister went to Silmar. We was living around the corner from Silmar, so it was a no brainer. So when I got there, my 9th grade year, that was when all the older dudes were still there. In '99, all the cats that graduated in '99, the older dudes, I came right at that year. So I always knew I was gonna be a Spartan from.
Was you there with George Reichster?
He was there my last year. My first year, I'm sorry. My first year, he was there.
He was there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so Lil John came after you, or Austin came after or before you?
Lil John's class of 06.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
okay.
he's younger. Yeah, he's with CJ
Okay.
Gable and all those dudes.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? Before we get too far, did you win any championships with the Bears? Before we go all into the Silmar, did you win any You got 4?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You got 4?
Three.
Three?
Yeah. Because we lost to the damn Braves at Silmar in the damn championship, man.
Oh.
What year? Which year?
My midget year.
Okay. Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what y'all did, because remember, Dre ended up at Chatsworth.
Yep.
And we had came in there, we had beat y'all earlier in the season. Because, man, there's one thing,
Y'all beat us at Silmar.
We beat y'all, and then we came back to Silmar for the playoffs. Somehow the damn playoffs was at Silmar.
Yep.
And y'all was ready.
Oh yeah, we was turned up.
That was a hell of a game, though. That was a hell of a game. I gotta say, that was one of the best Pop Warner games I ever was at.
Yeah, it was that game was fun.
That game was
because Dre, Kerry, Corey, they all went over there.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, question: was that the last game too?
I think that was the last game in Pop Warner, bro. That was
the last one. The last game they played. Okay, the playoffs. You
They
know,
was
you know how it
big.
would be. And it was packed, wasn't it?
That shit was
Oh
packed.
yeah, man, I miss
See,
those days to where
see, come on,
whole
man.
Blazers is.
Hey, y'all, hey, that shit was crazy. Cause we was, Dre played quarterback, so we had to, we had Bears wasn't passing the ball too much, so we had to move around a little bit. But, but yeah, y'all was ready that game, boy. That was
Yep.
crazy. That was a crazy game. I remember that one.
What,
I
what, what
remember
was the final score?
shit. Hey,
Now,
Danny, I think Danny Burney ran like a last second
yeah, it
touchdown.
was.
Dre was like right on his heels, but Daddy was gone. It was
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
it was definitely a last second touchdown. I remember that.
It was
Yep.
like some wild heroic shit. It was crazy. Yeah. That shit was crazy. Like a heartbreaker. Yeah, that was crazy.
Because I think y'all beat us like 14-0 in the first game.
In the first game, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, we came in.
Y'all came back in there, thought y'all was gonna have another one.
Yeah, we thought y'all was gonna we thought we had that. Like I say, we came in undefeated.
Yeah.
I gotta ask another question. See, sometimes I'm old. Remember, I'm the older cat in here. Now, is Daniel Burney? Is that guy that we call Demon?
That's yeah. Demon is DB. Yeah.
Okay, so that's who you talking about right now. That played ball.
His dad is
Yeah.
Punch though. His dad is
Okay.
Punch.
Yeah. His pops is Punch. Yeah.
Okay, no, okay, we ain't talking about, but I'm talking about, but that's what we talking about. That you say
Oh,
was
you talking about the DB? Yeah, his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
His
yeah.
name.
so
Yeah. His name is Demon.
so that's the one. He was cold like that.
Dude, come on,
Look,
man.
hey, look in your face, Stone, so I know. And then I'm listening to you. Well, I didn't know. Oh, damn!
Dude was cutting like he was on ice skates. Like I'm talking about.
Get the
Like
It
fuck
was
out of
it was
here.
no you know how some dudes cut nowadays is they cut and they stop and go. It was no stop. It was a
Okay.
cut and go.
no,
It was no he didn't stop his feet not one time.
Danny and was smooth. That shit was smooth though. Like real
I'm telling
smooth.
you,
Danny was nice. Danny
I
was
didn't
nice.
Reggie
know. I
Bush
didn't know he
before Reggie
played ball.
Bush.
But then again, like I say, that's when back then a lot of brothers wasn't in their right mind, if you know what I mean, but still trying to keep up with the sport. So I
That,
was keeping
that,
an eye on all y'all, bro. But I don't remember who was who. But I didn't know he was cold like that. There's a lot of homies that like we was talking earlier, not to jump off the subject, that got caught up in the colors and all that was bad athletes, man, and we
Yeah,
lost into
a lot of
these
them were.
gangs, into these colors on both sides.
Yeah, a lot
Excuse
of
me,
them
but
were for sure.
shout out to the homie DB. I didn't know you was bad like that, bro. So
yeah,
I'm gonna get at you. So I'll be talking to you soon. But back on your story, man.
yeah. Nah, Danny was something else, man.
Wow.
Even that Silmore, he was
His
still
son is cold too.
for
Okay.
real. I
Yeah,
think I
his
seen
Okay.
son is
something on
cold.
Facebook too. I think I seen
His
something
son
on
is cold. He
man.
run
Oh
just
wow.
like him.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he cold.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Danny, man. And shout out to Punch and D, all them dudes, man. Them dudes raised me on the basketball court, bro. I love them dudes, man. They taught me a lot. Jesse Boyd, all them dudes, Tree, man. Me and Russell playing ball with them, man. That I grew up a lot just being around them old dudes, man. So shout out to them, man. Um, so now, man, you at Silmore and so you had Coach Engelman. What was that? What was that experience like with Eng, man?
Man, that dude. It took some special dudes to play for that dude. Some special dudes, man, because he pushed you to the limit to where you want to fight this dude. Like he that's how bad he pushed us to the limit. Um and if we wasn't working out, he'd come in there with 100 keys on his key ring. He'd toss them at us. He'd come in there with the weightlifting belt, knock us upside our back, our leg, anywhere he can hit us. Bow. Work out. it's too much talking in here. But that dude knew the game. That he knew the game for sure, man. He was. A lot of people don't like him, but I rock with him. I rock with Aim. You know, he's definitely a high school staple for sure. It was fun though. If you had an issue on the squad with another dude, he'll let you take care of it.
You go get your issue, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, take care of your issue.
I remember all of that.
And it was just because we was on the same team, I couldn't let the essay homie fight without me fighting with him. Like Ing didn't play that. It was if he swing, you swing. Like it ain't no colors when it comes to your brotherhood on this team.
That's right.
Yeah, so and he saved our life. We walking up Astoria in the summertime, and you remember that house on the cornerstone?
Yeah.
That house on the corner, the dudes, and it was a tree stump in the middle of the yard. He pulled out a big gun, and pointing it at us. And Engelman came up in this truck, and we all jumped in this truck. This white man got out of his truck, walked up to that dude, and said, "Don't mess with my football players. They're going to get something to eat, and they're gonna walk back. You got that?" And we ain't had an issue. We didn't have an issue after that.
You know what? I was just about to go into that too, man. Them politics at Silmar with the Latinos at that time. This is 2002,
Early 2000. It started in like 2000. It started in like 2000, and then because we had a little pack, we had Napoleon, we had all them dudes at our school, so it was.
Damn.
It was for real. That
Mhm.
the politics up there was for real, bro.
Yeah, it
Now
was.
let me ask you this: did you guys get caught up because y'all was black, or because y'all was from Pacoima, coming from having ties to Pacoima, going to school up there, or
It was
both?
both. It
Okay.
was both.
See, most people don't
It was,
understand that, bro. Real shit.
yeah, it was both.
You know what I'm
It was
saying?
both. A lot of it was black and brown. And then of course a lot of it was, red and blue. So, but yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Me and my boy used to walk home from basketball practice, and he lived right there on Sayre. So we walked to his house. We running home.
I
We running
believe
to his
you.
crib.
I believe you.
So
I
from
believe you.
Silmar, the Spartan Drive to Sayre, which is one street over, we dead sprint from the school to his house. Yep.
I gotta give a shout out to everybody because my baby boy my youngest graduated from there, and he had the same issues, man. So anybody black going to Silmar, bro,
Yeah,
shit,
it was.
The
It was
shit.
definitely a tough.
People don't understand that. Real talk. They don't know that part of the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They really don't. Then living up there too,
Yeah, we was
I
living down
did that.
in Fillmore at that time, so yeah,
Man, I moved
Yep.
up there and did my 7 later on down, so I understand.
it was
Politics was real,
definitely.
Stone.
But
Politics was
like
real.
Boo, no, I was at they practice down there every day. I had, you know what I mean, making.
Yep.
Well, what position you played in high school? Linebacker?
Nah, man. I was too little up there.
Okay.
I played corner and receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all give me 1 minute, please.
Yep.
So who was all on that squad?
It was a lot of us, man. It was Freddie, cat named Freddie Morrow,
Okay.
Daniel Burney, Brandon,
Damn.
me.
Okay.
Who else is on that team, man? It was a gang of people that's just from the area. That's not necessarily our kind, but it was
Okay.
definitely a squad. Dre was on that team. Dre was on that team. We lost to Crenshaw that year.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost to Crenshaw to go to the semifinals that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So after you left Silmar, what'd you do after that? You was it time to go to work? Did you go?
So I went to Pierce for I had a short stint at Pierce right out of high school, and then probably when I turned 18, because it took 6 months for me to turn 18 because my birthday's in September, and
September what?
September 6th.
Okay. September 26th, right? So you're a
So
Virgo.
yeah,
Okay.
so my mom got me a car. I had to pay that car payment, and I was like, oh yeah, I need a job. So I stopped going to school, ended up working, and then in 04, 06, 06, 07, I ended up going to play at Valley College.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I ended up playing at Valley College for a year. It was me, my boy Vic, Joe D played on that team. Coach Parr was the coach. He was the OC at the time. You know, I don't know if you guys know Larry Brown, football Larry Brown, not baseball. Not from our neighborhood. Nah, not that one. But yeah, went there, and then after
You
that,
say Coach Parra? Which Coach Parra?
Billy Parr.
That's who we trying to see. So yeah, I'm trying to Billy. We trying to get Billy, but condolences because Billy, one of his players passed away. I talked to him a while back, and I was trying to get
Yeah,
him to come
yeah,
on the show, man. He said he would come on the
yeah,
show, but he got a lot going on right now. But I just want to acknowledge and shout out to him, man.
yeah. His Cam. I think his name was Cameron. I think his
Right.
name was.
You talking about McWright? Chris
Yeah.
son?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, man. Yeah. That was something else, bro.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. Yeah, he got hit by a bus riding one
Right.
of them
Older.
electric scooters, man. I was working with his pops when it happened, and
damn.
that's devastating, bro.
Yeah, man.
He made it D1, and it just made the practice squad. I mean, no, just made the traveling squad.
The travel squad. Yeah.
Yeah, just made the traveling squad, and didn't show up for the bus, and they like, and find out he got hit by a school bus. So yeah, that's rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's devastating, man. Shout out to Cleve and his wife and the McWright family on that one, man.
But yeah, man. That's then went to Valley, and then I ended up leaving, going back to the working field, man, and I've just been working and coaching ever since then.
Okay, so now, let's get into that. When did you know you wanted to coach, or when did you start coaching?
So I started coaching. I started coaching the Bears in 2008. So right after I finished playing at Valley, I went straight into coaching. Papa Joe said we needed a coach for a division, and I was like, I'll take it. Let's go. And then it took off from there. I raised them babies from 8 all the way up until they went to high school. And then
Question.
What's up?
I gotta stop you. I gotta go back. When he gave you the job and you got your first job, how'd you feel? Like, how was that set up? You was already set up, ready? Did you know what you was finna do, or just
No,
what
I didn't.
was that feeling?
Man, hey man, I didn't know shit.
Okay.
I knew I needed to hire a defensive coordinator, and I needed to get an offensive coordinator and a lineman coach. That's all I knew.
You ain't never coached a day in your life.
Never coached a day in my life. All I do is,
Okay.
hey, I'm gonna coach you how I played. That's it, right?
There you
So
go.
did that. We end up we had an okay season first year, and then Papa Joe always tell me, hey man, we don't lose over here. And you know, Stone, he sat right there in that damn black truck, watched your game. Like he's the owner. And you know how owners sit front row?
Facts.
He's right
Facts.
there
Facts.
sitting in his truck. And if you see him walking on that field, just know he about to tell you to do something, and you better do it. So that was 08. So I coached them babies from 08 until they went to high school. And then in 2012, Coach Richards got the Silmar job.
Okay.
And all the babies that I coached end up going to Silmar.
All right. Name some of them babies.
Jack, Andrew Simpson, kid named Jesse, and then a couple other linemen that I forget their names. But then
you didn't have CJ Williams on that squad?
Man, they played. Yes, he was at Silmar, but they all played for the Titans.
Okay.
So CJ Williams, Isaiah went to Arleta, but
that's Orange's son. That's Clarence's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus ended up going to Kennedy his 9th grade year, but coming over in 2012 for his sophomore year. Shanti.
That's Gandhi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Shanti, Kathy's son, went to TAF, and then he came over, and then Fat Nut's son, he came over. So they all Titans.
Okay.
So it was Titans and Bears mixed up, and then we also had that first year we were there. We had CJ Gable's little brother, Keontae.
Okay.
We had Jameer Austin. We had a dude named Richie, Jamel Jones, Skimp's little brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had some dudes, man. We had some dudes. 2012, that year, 2012, 2013. That was my first year coaching high school. Yeah.
Man. So you started coaching at Silmar too? See, Rich had you at Silmar?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. My first high school job was at Silmar.
So was you had a frost soft squad or?
Yeah, I was JV head coach.
Was you?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And then I helped Shotty with the DBs and the receivers and stuff like that when I went to the varsity level. And then after that, when Coach JB took over, then I had a bigger role. I had a bigger role coaching. And then I was like part DC with my boy Steve. And we just took off from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Did Silmar win any chips or anything, or how far?
No, we lost. So in 2016, 15, we lost. We lost in the championship, the Division II championship at the Coliseum. We lost.
Okay.
So that was CJ. We lost to Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost to Hamilton. They had a quarterback named Amari Rogers. Big dude. He was about 6'6" in high school. Damn. He ended up going to UNLV out of high school.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hamilton, okay.
That's deep, bro. So, because when I didn't know you was you had the JV squad at Sylmore. When I
Yeah.
saw you, I think you was at Granada. I think I didn't run into you for a while, and I ran into you. You was at. So did you go from Sylmar to Granada, or was it a stop in between there?
I was at Silmar from 2012 to 2017, 18. And then after that, I went to Village Christian for a year.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Village for a year.
With Brew?
2018.
You was over there with
Yep.
Broussard?
Yes, sir. That's when we was trying to get your boy.
I didn't run into you
Yes,
up in there
sir.
with Brew. You
Yes,
right.
sir.
Oh my God. Yeah, we used to work. Yeah, we used to work out over there with Brew and yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And then when he was leaving Chaminade, I was calling again. Bring him to Granada.
You mean Sierra when we left Sierra because we ended up
Yeah.
at Chaminade.
Yeah, when you left Sierra. Yep. When you left Sierra.
Right. You left
Mhm.
Sierra. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cause y'all had, come on, man. Y'all had duty over there that was just
Oh man,
four
he
carries, 200 yards and crazy.
he was just added to the arsenal, man. He really got his shine.
Hey, Boo, hold on. Just back to this. When Papa Joe told you that we don't lose in that whole get down, who did you go find and how did you put that shit together and what did you do? You know what I mean? So
Man,
how's your mind frame? What did you do, man? Who'd you go get?
Nobody. We just coached the
Okay.
boys up. That was coachable. You know what I'm saying? The kids that wanted to get better, that's what we did. And we started in the summer. We got better. Our record got better and better. And the kid
When did you realize you can do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like when did you say, man, I got this shit, man. This shit.
Mighty Might.
Okay.
Mighty Might year. So they're about 10 between 10 and 12.
Okay.
Between 10 and 12. That's when I was like, okay, I think I unlocked something. Yep.
The reason why I asked, man, because I did that shit once. Coach Robinson had me come sub in for the basketball. Milton Knox. That shit was crazy. So, DeBron was out there trying to be a coach too. So I had to throw that shit in there. But I just want to know the mind frame and really, and look where you at now, bro. So I just like to see how my brothers done did that shit and see what it's like, man. Coming up out the hood and doing it like you did it. So I had to ask that question.
That's a hell of a
feel me?
And rest peace, man. But you had Big E-Dog in the stands, yelling, talking big shit if we getting our ass whipped out there. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure we stay sharp.
That's right.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So shit. So okay. So when you went to Granada, so we went through Sylmar. So you at Granada. How did you end up getting? Shout out to Terrell Stanley, man, and Duty, man. How did you end up getting them dudes over to Granada, or was they already going?
Nah. So what happened was when I went to Granada, it was basically I went there because of convenience. I worked there, and the coach. I had applied for the head coaching job before the coach now, Coach Bucky Brooks, before he got the job. So we was in the same interview process, right? So after that interview, they had hired the coach that's there now, and then the administration was like, look, we really want you to coach here, this, and this. Here goes the coach's number. You guys can talk about it, see if it works. So I was going back and forth. Didn't really want to leave Village, but convenience was was key, man. We practiced at 5:30 in the morning to 7:30, and then I worked from 7:30 to 3:30, all at Granada.
Wow. Hell
And I have
yeah.
a whole day to myself after that, right? So it was
Yes.
the convenience was great, man. Going back to the players, you know, I'm connected to the community, so I was calling left and right, man. Hey, man, apply, and it so happened when I called Terrell, they already lived across the street when Duty was going to Grace Brethren. Yeah, so he came over. Duty came over his 11th grade year, so his 10th grade year. I'm sorry, which was COVID year. So he only played 4 games his sophomore year. And then his junior year, we was okay, but he ended up getting hurt. He broke his collarbone. Okay. And then his senior year, Lil Darrell came, and just the guys that's already there was a great bond. You know what I'm saying? We call them OKGs, which is our kind of guys. So they were already there, man. So we just coached them up. It was our first senior class, right? So from that year, from the beginning to the end, the ending product was the championship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we ended up losing. We ended up losing in the state championship out in San Francisco.
Okay.
That year, yeah.
Man, that dude was putting up numbers I never seen before. I remember
it was a video game out there, man.
I used to see his numbers and be like,
"Who we speaking of?
Do you know
Terrell Stanley?
You know Terrell Stanley?
Yes.
You know his duty?
I do now by listening to y'all.
You've never seen nobody run the 400 faster than that dude. I haven't.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, in person I haven't. In person, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he was a killer on the field too. So track wise, he ran a 45 in the 400, and the 100 he ran the 10 like a 10.4, 10.3. In the 200 he ran a 20.9, 20.7 or something like that. Yeah, his numbers was crazy, man. His numbers were crazy. In four games he had 1,000 yards in the COVID year. And then his senior year he had almost 3,000 yards. 3,000 yards were like 40-something touchdowns.
We're at Granada?
Yeah. We ran the single wing. So we didn't throw the ball. It was run.
No.
We ran the ball 70 times a game.
No.
So Duty have 7 carries for 250 yards.
Yes.
Darrell Stanley have 10 carries for 175 yards.
Yeah.
It was.
Damn.
Yeah, we was killing them, man. We was killing them.
Was that your offense or who brought that?
Nah, hell no, it wasn't my offense. I was just as confused as everybody else when we would start running that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned it though. I definitely learned it.
Right.
You know, it's hard to stop, dude. It's super hard to stop. It makes the other team gotta tackle every.
You gotta hit everybody.
Every play.
No. What offensive formation? What is it called?
Single wing.
We ran a single wing, so we ran it out of shotgun. But most people, when they run wing T, they run a wing T, which is from under center with 2 wings and a fullback.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, man. It was It is a problem to stop.
Yeah,
If you run it correctly, it's an issue. Because it only takes a gap.
Crazy shit too.
Yep, it takes a small gap, and then once you get to the second level, the gap is back wide, and it's run for daylight now.
Damn, that's scary.
Yeah, man, it's a bitch to stop. I don't like it. I don't like it to coach against it, but I love to run it.
So at this time, was you more on the offensive side or the defensive
side?
I
stayed on defense. Defense, my whole.
That's what I was about to ask you. You answered my question. I wanted to ask that. Okay.
Yeah, I've been defense my whole time. You know, Stone. I was even in Pop Warner. I didn't like playing offense. I don't care about scoring touchdowns. I want to put my helmet in your mouth. Like I want to break your face.
I didn't know that, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I want to break your face mask. Like I mean, it was no concussions when we was playing. It was all this. It was straight helmet to your chest, helmet to your helmet, and the best man win. That's it. We seen little stars, and we got back up and kept it pushing. Like it wasn't no, I got a head. Nah. And we played with styrofoam in our helmet. These kids got air and all this technology in their helmets, and they over here crying like little babies, talking about, oh, I have a headache today. Nah, no. So, but yeah, that's what we got to deal with as coaches these days, man. We definitely got to deal with the sensitive headache, the concussion protocol stuff and things like that. So
different. So how do you deal with the difference? Because I coach, I coach football, even though I ain't coached football in probably like 5-6 years now, probably longer than that. Yeah, at least probably 6-7 years. But I coach basketball right now, and I had to scale my personality back when I'm coaching, because you can't talk to kids the way we were talked to, and you got to realize that.
You'll be underneath the jail somewhere talking to these kids crazy.
Yeah, so you got to be careful how you talk to them. So is that hard for you to walk that fine line of being a coach and being?
It was. So when I was at Silmar, we had cussed you out till we blew in the face, boy. And then I went from that to Village Christian, to where there's no cursing. Right. There's no cursing. You talk to everybody with like there's no yelling. There's nothing. It was just strictly like coaching and, hey, how's your day? You're good? You're this? Like, that's it. House school, house theater, house art class, house music class. Like, it went from that. So I went from the extreme to nothing, like, instantly. So now that I'm back at a city section school, even at Granada, we wasn't able to, cuss nobody out like that. And then at Nando, a little different at Nando. You know what I'm saying? It was.
How did you end up at Fernando? What? Tell us how you make that jump.
So Nando. So I grew up with BC. So we always talked about coaching together, and the opportunity came to where I could be the defensive coordinator over there. So that's what I did, man. I went in, talked to Big Burnley, and then we just made it happen, and the rest is history.
were you like did you have you and the coach at Granada, y'all wasn't cool? Like, was it like a
No, nothing, man. He wanted me to, go out and get my wings, dude. So like I still talk to him to the day. Like it ain't no bad animosity to with nobody I've ever coached with is bad animosity with me. So yeah, man, it's all love when it comes to Coach Bucky, man.
so you made it to Fernando? That's damn near like a homecoming. That's damn near like you
I
back
don't
at
know
home.
who homecoming. I'm a Spartan.
I was
Whoa.
just thinking on the
Okay, so
Bears,
hold on.
from the
Hold on.
Bears
That's
to the you back getting hometown kids and shit. I was thinking on that, but yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was I
right.
was getting hometown. I was getting hometown kids, at Granada. So I was good.
So you okay? So you at Fernando now with all the uh all the legacy and the tradition of San Fernando. How was that different? Did you feel like y'all had to hold up to a certain
So
standard?
not like I knew about the San Fernando legacy and who played there and things like that. But these kids don't. These kids don't know. These kids didn't know what it meant to actually put on a Tiger uniform. I don't either. But
whoa.
I know people who's explained it to me and talked about it and what it is. And these kids, they didn't get it, man. They didn't get it, and it sucks because they're they're part of a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to San Fernando. Like, oh, I went to San Fernando. My mom went to San Fernando. Like it
For
goes
real,
down the line.
man.
Like
That's deep.
everybody went to San Fernando. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Everybody from
deep.
Pacoima went to San Fernando. Like that was the school to go to.
Or your mama
Um,
did?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? If your mom went to San Fernando, you going to San Fernando.
Right, right.
Um, but yeah, these kids didn't understand it, and us explaining it to them and having a head coach that actually went to San Fernando, that played at San Fernando. You know what I'm saying? So he was more of the guy that talked to the team about what it means to play for Tigers. They got Tigers still in the weight room. They tap out, all that stuff. So it's still the same from as he say now.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah,
So how
but
long? How long?
it was definitely different coaching for San Fernando though. Like being a Spartan and putting Tigers on my chest when I'm coach. It was weird. It
Yeah.
was weird. Even the first year was weird because it was like we played them at Silmar. I was on the away sideline. Like it just felt weird. It didn't feel right at all.
Okay. Hold on though. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this one. What about when you played against Granada? How did that feel?
We haven't played against Granada yet.
Oh
I haven't
wow.
coached against Granada yet.
What about Kennedy? How did that one feel? Did
At
you get
at where?
at Fernando? When you was at Fernando, did you get to play against Kennedy then?
Yeah. The
So
first
did
year,
you?
the first year I went, the first year I coached against Kennedy at San Fernando, we got our ass whooped.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got our ass
Whoa.
whooped. We were not good. We were sorry. We were sorry. And the kids didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
they felt that they were better than what they were, and we was not good at all. Like we had no leaders, we had no
Okay.
discipline, we had nothing. And they were banking coming off because they went 11-3 the year
Okay.
before that.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
yeah, they went 11-3,
Ooh.
but they had a bunch
Excuse
of
me.
seniors that cared. So uh, class of 24, class of 25 or 4, one of them, they didn't have no leaders on that team, not one. So it was tough to even coach. Like we'd practice on a Monday. It'd be 14 kids at practice.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
14 kids at practice. What are we gonna do with that?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? On a Monday, coming off of a game, coming off of a film session, going into practice Monday with a game plan, and you can't implement the game plan because we don't got enough players at practice.
That part. Okay. Wow.
Yep. So, and then last year, this past football season, we had some type of structure. We had some discipline. We had some leaders. So, and we had some talent. So.
Okay. Y'all ended up going all the way, man, getting that chip.
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was a fun run. Definitely
was
a fun
run. First high school chip?
No, it was my second.
Oh wow.
What was your first at Granada.
You won at Granada, yeah, the one at Granada. Okay.
Oh no shit. I didn't know Granada. Okay, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
Okay.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay. So now,
so we won at Granada.
Was that with that offense that you was talking about y'all ran?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We rushed for a total of like 8,000 yards that year. As a team.
That sounds right.
I'm for real. It's on TikTok.
Damn. I gotta see that. I want to see that shit.
We went statewide. Like it was around everywhere. Like
what was your record?
Has not thrown the pass all year long, and they're in the state championship.
No. What was your record?
Total record, I think we played 16 games. We lost 4. Yeah, we played 16 games, man. That 16 game season, dude.
That's a long season for football.
Yo,
that's a long season to just run that motherfucking pill like that. God damn. Excuse my language, but damn.
Coaching, that means film. That means
dog, y'all don't understand, man.
Yeah.
It went from 75 degrees in the mornings to 50s, and then we got to like late November to December. Oh man, we was outside, bundled up, cold. It was cold as hell at practice because we practiced at 5:30 in the morning.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, man, we was there, man. We practiced. We didn't
practice after school, like
hell nah.
That sounds crazy for football.
No type of practice after school. So that's the Granada one.
Okay.
That's fine. That's
hell yes.
And then that's the San Fernando one.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Yeah.
Out there hardware. That's what I'm talking about. So
that one right there is state championship in track.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
That's Granada too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's tight.
Damn. Track too?
Track, baby. Running in track as well. That same year.
Back up, world. We raised some good ones, y'all. You see that? We got some good ones coming out to town. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
I'll holler at you, bro. But so now you win the championship, and you was like, but your aspiration was to have your own squad, obviously.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's what I wanted, man. That's, giving me a chance to run it how I want to run it and do the things I wanted to do in the program. Polly gave me that opportunity, and I didn't want to leave San Fernando. I didn't, because it was just fun. I was comfortable. It was, all the boy. We had a good class coming back. Out of 11 starters on defense, we had about seven returners.
Damn.
That played.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Champions
the bonds you create with the boys, man. I didn't want to leave. Like it was a hard decision for me to like actually leave. So, but it was, it's meant, man. It's my time. So, I'm gonna go ahead and run with it and see how I do.
I ain't mad. You got to.
Yeah.
So who's in your league? Who's in your league at Poly? You gonna see any? You gonna see Nando or any of them?
Yeah, we supposed to see Nando week 3. Week 3 at Nando. So it's a preseason game. So
we gotta check it out. Cause hey, listen, man, I ain't been in none of this. I ain't been out. I've been hibernating for almost 10, 15 years, it seems like. So it's time to get back out and let's show the world what we doing, man.
Man, we had the whole hood out there
on the town, bro.
At Birmingham, dog. We had the whole hood at Birmingham when we won championship. Everybody was there.
Well, we're gonna be there for sure this year. Whatever.
I don't know what I was doing that day. My plan was to go, but I don't know it was something that came up where I couldn't go to that. But I had my plan to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I didn't end up going. But I know that was special.
Can I ask this though? Boo, are you gonna be committed to play just coaching high school? What about the Bears? You mess with the Bears or doing anything with the Bears too?
No, I'm still coaching the Bears.
Okay. So double tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a head coach for the Bears though, so I'm just a defense coordinator for the Bears. But no, I'm still there. I ain't going nowhere. If I wanted to, I couldn't.
Okay. Straight up. Yeah. Bears for life, huh? That's right.
That's the only way to go.
And I didn't realize it, man. When we did our little thing at the dam, 1969.
Mm-hmm.
We got to keep this going. We're gonna really try to keep this going. We got to push these Bears, bro. That's deep.
Think about it. Think about all the teams that then came, pulling talent and stuff. Like you got the Wildcats. You got
everybody came through North Valley, huh? They came through North Valley.
All these, but you got the Troll. You got Northridge Nights. You got all these different teams and Bears is still there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's definitely rewarding and grateful, and that we was able to continue it. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, man. y'all have Janelle here, so she told y'all it ain't easy, man. It ain't, and it's hard.
Oh, I know. Look, hey, all three of us right here, like I say, my wife, I've been a part of it. I've seen it all. So I'm there with it. I'm loving that we're able to bring back, try to bring back and shed light on what we still got going here and get people back out to support our Golden Bears, bro. It is man, what it is, sure. Bro. It's deeper than what it is, man. I didn't realize that until I really saw that 1969, man. I was born. I was a year old, bro, when the Bears came out, homie.
If we could get the community to start showing back up to the games, and it just be the whole, our side of the community showing up again to the games and supporting. And that's just keeping that revenue stream in the community. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
that's what it's about, bro. That's what we trying to do. As far as with Stone and Bone, we trying to like we was talking earlier, we trying to cultivate that energy again and give give the community something to do on a Saturday, man. Come hang
Yeah,
out,
for sure.
watch a bunch of games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, some antiques, and it's about the kids. So some antiques, some adult antiques, we gotta leave. You know, we gotta leave alone.
Hey, to be honest with you though, man, it ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no issues. Like we be having everybody from different walks. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no issues at the park, man. Like it's really like a big ass just
And that's been
family
a blessing too with the
with
Bears,
the
bro.
family. You know what
It
I'm saying?
ain't really been nothing since we've been going with the how it's been with us
Yeah.
growing up there. But it's been the past going with the Bears. It ain't never been no
Mm-hmm.
problem. That's love
Nope.
though, because everybody been up in Seymour when they kind of playing with them Bears. So it's never
Exactly.
been a problem with the other people and the other crowd. So
Yep. Nope.
that's
Never.
they don't spare that right there. God don't spare that and let us have that. So we
Mhm.
got to keep it going, man. That Black and Brown doing pretty good over there in North Valley, y'all. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah, for
that.
sure.
Can't let
For
nobody
sure.
mess that up, and we won't do it.
Nope.
Real shit.
Nope.
Real
Straight
deal.
up.
Now I'm glad that Stone and Bone then linked up with the Bears, man, and and Janelle, you, Keith Stenhouse, y'all still keeping that tradition, man. We can still
Yeah,
get
man.
some old school Pacoima in there. Miss Tina
Oh
still
yeah.
here. It was
Yep.
beautiful to see her at the park, man. It was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yep.
that's she's
She
still
she's
doing it.
still she's still there, baby.
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
still there.
So that's a big deal, man. We that's what it's about, man. Recultivating the community, you know, getting some positivity again back out of it, man. That's what it's about, man. So so what's your goals, man, for this year, man? What we looking like over
So
there at Poly, man?
going back to the league, right? Who in the league?
Yeah.
It's Verdugo, Arleta Verdugo, Grant, Monroe, North Hollywood,
Okay.
and Fulton Prep. If I'm not missing anyone. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's it, man. So our goal is, man, just take it take it one game at a time. Don't get too high on the wins. Don't get too lows on the losses. But team goal wise, I want to win league.
I heard that.
Yeah, I want to come in. I want to come in and win league. I don't want to just come in and be third or fourth in league. We want to come in to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Like we here, and we come in very loud. So that's that's the team goal. Everybody make playoffs in the city section. So
Oh, really?
yeah, they ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Like making playoffs ain't a goal.
Okay.
Everyone makes it. But a goal for us is have a winning record and try to win league.
Mm.
Who you
Yeah.
got on your staff?
A guy. My offense coordinator is Devon Parks.
He used to play at Silmar too, huh?
Yep, I coached him.
I remember him.
Yep.
He was like a big fullback, right?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember him.
He's also the head recruiter for Glendale College. I believe he's also the assistant head coach now at Glendale College as well.
Wow.
So yeah, I got him. You remember Corey Neal?
Corey Neal.
He went to Silmar.
I might remember Corey. I think I
Yeah,
do remember Corey.
he gonna be running backs coach, DB coach. and he also gonna be the defense coordinator on the JV level. But we're all coaching together. CJ Williams.
Got CJ.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
he gonna he
Okay.
gonna he gonna be the offensive coordinator on the JV squad. He gonna be like my right hand. That's my partner. So he gonna play a real big role in it. And we have a dude named Andrew Graves. He's an O-line coach. And then I got a couple volunteer dudes that I'm bringing on as well. One dude played at Poly, and then I coach two of the other dudes that want to come on over and get under my wing and start learning the game. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm just happy now I can actually like have them have an avenue of starting to coach, and I can continue to inspire these dudes to even want to start coaching. Like they reached out to me, hey coach, can we come volunteer with you? I was like, I bet, like let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, man, I still see y'all as my little youngins, man. That's crazy. You already the head coach and got dudes under your wing, man. I feel that. I love that,
Yeah,
man. But
man.
you know what? When I used to
But
be
no one's bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying?
reffing you though, man, I remember you would show up at some of them adult league games, and you would have like Jameer Austin and them dudes fought with you and shit like that. So you always kept some youngsters under your wing, man. That's what's
Yeah, man.
crazy. Now, yeah, look at Coach Five out there do it. He's still
Doing this thing, man. Doing this thing. A lot of them doing their thing now, man. A lot of them. A lot of kids that I a privilege of coaching is out there doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah,
So
man. So that's cool. You stayed in the community, man. Putting out got a bunch of kids up under you, man. That's deep. That's good. I love that. I love that, boo. I really do. I love that, man. I'm proud of you, homie.
appreciate it.